And I won't forget about the kid that joined their group, Edward. And that's the thing. I thought Edward was a guy when I first watched it, but then some girl, little girl that was alone, and then they found her, and they were like, I guess this kid wants to be with us. We can't let this kid die. We kind of ain't the best people, but we ain't gonna let some kids starve. You know, knowing how to play video games and other things and programming. This kid was smart. You know, uh, she knew about radios and hacking too. So she had her place with the crew, with the group. She mostly stayed on the ship, but not always. And she always liked to watch that dog, whatever the fuck the dog's name was that they picked up. She took to the dog and played games with it. Faye Valentine, found out she was a she, but she's like kind of a tomboy, is what Edward is. You know, Edward. I thought it was like I don't even know if Edward was a girl or a guy, but it looked like you know this kid was definitely because I watch it and then I don't pay attention at certain points and shit. I'll be honest, and it's somewhat due to the animation, but not. You know, I watch it though. And it is great, but like this character is like not somebody I like pay close attention to, like really cock watch. If other people want to think that, you know, this character though is smart. I'll give them that, because they know to hack into mainframes and shit like that. Yeah, they know how to be good with technology and other things, like a young person should, or they just are, or she is anyways, or he is. My bad. But 80% for the strength, and then at speed at 89, with a 81 for the durability and 85 for the endurance, and then a 85 for intelligence, and then a 88 for, or not a 88, but a 80 for experience, 84 for close skills, 92 for the range skills, and a 90 for the recoup, 89 for hacks, and then a 85.5 for the overall power score for Edward. Watch Cowboy Bebop and tell me I'm wrong, and you're supposed to do that if you think so. And if you like it too, then, that's cool. But it's not in my top 10, unfortunately, for some people who thought it would be, you know. But it's still, up there for me in my top 20. Don't worry about it. Be cool on the corner.